So you guys remember that bass I did on a video that was like around $100 that I took on tour with me to see if it, you know, worked in a professional setting? Well, in the past month or so, I had this idea of like starting to connect with my 4-string players a little bit more on my YouTube videos. And I wanted to use a 4-string bass, but I don't necessarily own like a really high quality 4-string bass at all. I was like, you know what, I don't want to have to go buy a bass. So let me just take this $100 Donner bass and see if I can make it sound like a $1,000 bass. So I'm gonna go meet up with my friend Justin, who is a guitar builder, and see if we can spruce up this bass for super cheap. Let's go. Man, all I have to say is that Justin lives in the sticks. Oh my gosh, I don't know where I am right now.
Hello.
Hello.
When you turn the show off, you'll get a copyright strike. Be looking for this. It's a review of this.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's not great. Somebody let me borrow it, and I was like, okay, I'll do a review of it. And the reason I haven't finished the video is because I've ordered a Power Rangers helmet.
You ordered a Power Rangers helmet for a video?
Yeah.
Link to the video right here.
Yeah, right.
Right here. This is gonna be, y'all go check this video out. What is our plan for today?
I think the idea is to upgrade this bass from a $100 bass to a $1,000 bass, something like that. We want it to play a little better as far as setting it up. We want it to sound better, so we're going to change pickups. This does not have it's like old style wiring, so it's just volume and tone. It does not have a preamp, so we're going to try to put a preamp in there. We actually don't know how much room there is in this cavity, but we're going to find all that stuff out. But it is stuff that you can do at home to just upgrade this bass if you have it or something similar.
What pickups are we using, or we're choosing between today?
So we have the Relentless, but DiMarzio, both of these, and then the 60s P.
What's step one? What are we gonna do right now?
We're gonna take these strings off. Okay, well, let's go home and we'll come back tomorrow.
Well, that's a good bit of space.
Not bad. We need to put a volume knob in there somewhere. Okay, or not another volume knob, but we need another knob. These are evenly spaced. The jack and these two things, right?
Yeah.
So that's a little bit of a problem because you're either going to have one right in the middle somewhere, which is going to be out of place. You could put it up here, not even. You won't be able to go all the way up here. But there's only, like, if this fits right there, there's not much space here before that cavity narrows. So there we go. Okay.
Let's do it. Let's rip it out.
Rip it out. Oh God. This right here is going to the jack. It's your ground wire, right? So your strings don't buzz. So that's the other side of this is going to be under this jack somewhere. There's a hole.
Under the bridge?
And then this is also acting as a ground right here. See this right here? This screw right there.
You have to cut it?
I have to cut it. I mean, I could unsolder it, but we're only going to lose like a millimeter, so. And then we will attach this to the new wire.
Can we try this at home? Is this something kids can try at home?
You can try at home. If you have any kind of wire cutter, you'll be fine. As long as you can solder to put it back. You want to leave that. You don't want to have to take this off. Okay, now let's go home.
So the preamp that we're putting on this bass is a Lusithand preamp. I can't remember the exact title. I'll throw it somewhere on the screen. And it's a really great sounding preamp. And that was the reason why I was like, oh man, this would be perfect for this bass. But I made a little bit of a bad decision because the bass pickup configuration is not what this preamp was made for. So Justin, what's going on? What's the issue?
Well, we have a preamp that was sent to us for a double pickup configuration, but these just have one pickup. It's two separate pickups that make up one pickup.
If it doesn't work, what's the issue? What's going to happen?
We'll have to throw the bass. We'll have to throw the bass in the garbage.
So because of this issue, we had to enlist the help of Justin's dad, who's done this kind of thing before, and he gave us some ideas on what we could do.
I don't know if they all have to be hooked up together for the circuitry to all be connected, or if it could be. But then, like this, there's no reason to have a blend knob.
Right.
We don't have anything to blend.
Velcro it to the bottom, plug everything into it, but make your blend like if that's the blend to the front or to the back.
It just be blended all the way.
Blended all the way one way, and then you got your volume.
We could potentially make that work. Another problem we have is that there's only so much space in this thing.
Mm-hmm. So you could put this here, and then this here, and hide that rascal in the bottom tilted.
We could try.
I don't know. Now your battery.
They would have to work perfectly.
Yes, and then your battery's still going to have to lay in there.
What do you think, Justin?
I'm a little worried right now.
So, Justin, what's the plan?
This is a master volume. Master volume plugs into this. This is a blend knob. If you had a bridge and a neck pickup, you could blend the two, right? But we don't have anything to blend. We just have one pickup. We are hoping to turn this all the way to the one direction, whichever direction that is, where the pickup works, because it's like 100% blended to one side. And we're just gonna stick this down here somewhere in the hole, if it will fit.
What would be in the pick guard?
It'll be a master volume, and since there's nothing to blend, that's just gonna stay down there, and then hopefully this works as a tone. Before we wire it all up, we're gonna kind of put it all together and see if it's gonna go together.
Do you think it's gonna work? Did we get a solution for the battery?
It's going to be wedged right there.
Ooh, this could be the deal breaker. Because this is going to have to go. Ooh.
Oh, what you just did, but it almost works.
Yeah.
So this could potentially work if we want to continue. I was going to build a Travis Dykes signature.
Why not?
Well, first of all,
comment below. Do you want a Travis Dykes signature bass from Neo Guitar Concepts?
What?
So then we put on the DiMarzio Relentless pickups on it and tested it and see if it sounded okay. So what are we doing right now?
We were going to see if the Lord loves us. My volume's off.
I'm gonna turn the master down too, just in case we have a direct short. Okay. You're on. Preamp's pretty hot. Dude.
Sound! It seems really hot too.
You're on.
Tone works.
Oh wow! It works! What about the volume?
You're in, man.
Wow, it works! It works! It works!
Yeah,
oh, it is quieter.
It's quieter.
So yeah, you had to turn right. So now we had to make sure everything fit in the bass. It actually stayed in there. So what are we doing now, Justin?
So I'm gonna polish these frets up a little bit.
So what does this do?
It will round over these the frets, the fret ends here. So they have little sharp edges on them.
Oh wow, that's a little better. Oh, that's just some sandpaper.
Yeah, it's just 800 grit sandpaper. I'm gonna go across it with some steel wool. This is 4/0, the 4 zeros. I'm gonna use this little tool. This protects the fretboard, right over the fret, and I'll show you a different way you can do it as well. But
so the reason why you have this is because if you do this, you'll scratch the fretboard. Oh wow, look how shiny that is.
Yeah, it's way shinier. These are quite dull. So, and another way you can do this if you don't have this tool is you can take tape of any kind. You can go on either side of it, just something like that, and then it still protects your fretboard.
What if you don't have steel wool? What else could you use?
I mean, you can use sandpaper, but it has to be higher, so or else you'll lower the fret, which we don't want to do. Like if you run your finger there.
Oh,
versus this one.
Oh my gosh! Like my finger doesn't catch on this one.
Yeah.
But this one is catching.
Yeah.
So Justin, what are you doing now?
I'm putting the oil on it. It's
Anointing.
the anointing oil, yes.
So what exactly does this do?
It just keeps your fretboard conditioned. If not, it can dry out. And
Like
over
it
time,
is.
Yeah.
Guitar Honey. Link in the bio. If it still exists. So finally I have something to do in this video. I'm going to be putting the strings on and then plugging it in to see if it all works. Oh gosh.
Are you nervous? I'm nervous.
I'm nervous.
Hope it still works.
Wow.
Wow.
That thing's
Pretty
wow.
high.
Oh my gosh, I wasn't even halfway. So after doing a setup and setting the intonation and setting the action and everything, now we brought it back here to the studio to see what it sounds like versus what it was completely stock. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Does it make sense for you to spend, you know, a couple $100 to improve your bass, or does it make sense to just get a $1,000 bass?
It's easier to do the 1,000 for sure, just to buy the bass outright. But I feel like if you're into this kind of stuff and you know how to do your own work, I think it's definitely a fun project for sure.
I like doing this. I will say, just even me and Justin's dad, and even Justin himself, like we're so impressed on how this came out. Huge thanks to DiMarzio Pickups for sending us, or sending me, these pickups. Man, they really changed the game. And also the preamp. I feel like the preamp made a huge difference to Lusithand devices. If you don't know what they are, I'll have a link in the description so you can go check out their stuff. They have a Facebook page. But if you guys are interested in any of the products, any of the pickups, any of the, you know, strings, anything that I put on here, feel free to check out the link in the description where you have all the products that we use in today's video. Justin, you have any final words?
Play guitar, not bass. I'm just kidding. Sorry.
Check out Justin's page, Neo Guitar Concepts. He's a Power Ranger.
I'm a Power Ranger.